take it from me, I was not flat. It was a 7-day bike ride. It was about 600 miles, and every day just got harder and harder. We were with 10,000 other riders, and they do it every year. It's called the Register Annual Great Bike Ride Across Iowa, or RAGBRAI for short. And on day 5 of the 7-day odyssey, the guy who I was riding with blew out his knee. And so we had to take a side trip to this place called Pella, to the hospital, and we met a doctor there, and we met a nurse there, and she said, well, you guys can't sleep in a tent tonight, why don't you come to my parents' place? And we said, where's that? And she said, it's over in this little 1,500 person town called Oskaloosa. So we went to Oskaloosa, and like good Canadian boys, we didn't bed down for the night. We decided we were going to go into Oskaloosa and see what was going on, and so we hung out there for a while with some Kmart cowboys, and we were wandering back home, trying not to get lost, and my friend saw a Legion, and so he said, let's go in there, and I said, you don't just walk into a Legion, you have to be a member, and you got to get signed in, and well, he said they won't turn 2 thirsty Canadians away, so to the door we went. And they were happy that anybody was coming in. So the doors were open to 2 pacifists, and I was finishing up my undergrad in history at the time, and so I was very keen on asking about the stuff that was there in the mural behind the wall. And there was only one guy there when we got there, a guy named Jerry Prizer, and so I thought, wow, I got my very own vet here. I can talk to this guy, and he can tell me all the great stories and what they did. And so he and I spent quite a bit of time together that night, and as the Legion began to fill up, as the other bikers realized that they could come in too, and he kept telling me, I don't have any stories, I was just a cook. I didn't do anything. I was with the Corps of Engineers that repaired the bridges. I've just used up an entire song here, I know. And anyway, this song's about him and his life. It's one of those things where you sort of walk out in the fog and say, I've got to write a song about this guy. It's called Oskee Legion Hall. Barmaids here will tell you I'm not one much for words. This Legion Hall's so far away from where it all occurred. I come here now most evenings to face the mural behind the bar, remembering all the laughter, forgetting all the scars. Guess you're with that cycling tour they've been through here before. Don't usually let civilians in, but the times have been so poor, and the Legion don't attract the younger soldier anymore. I sit and watch at closing time as Katie sweeps the floor. Now Annie's gone, my daughter's somewhere living on the coast. Ain't it funny how God takes away the things you love the most? I've got another family now, they're with me till last call, and they wave goodbye each time I leave the Oskee Legion Hall. Never had a reason for going over there. I was just a cook for the engineers who did the bridge repairs. And some you'd seen at the latrine or drunk the night before. one less plate at mealtime, wouldn't see them anymore. And at nights behind the mess tent, sharing cigarettes, we'd laugh about our escapades and swear we'd not forget that unlikely camaraderie that bound us all as one. And I prayed at night that I'd get home before the war was done. Now Annie's gone, my daughter's somewhere living on the coast. Ain't it funny how God takes away the things you love the most? I've got another family now, they're with me till last call. And they wave goodbye each time I leave the Oskee Legion Hall. Mayor thanked us servicemen at the Victory Parade. I can still see Annie smiling at me, sitting in the shade. But I lost that world of cancer in the spring of '63. And our little girl and the love we knew was all she left to me. But Lloyd and Peg and Katie, they're always waiting here. They'll wave and grin when I come in and draw my glass of beer. And they'll stop by at closing time and I'll have just one more. Always asking how I'm feeling, never asking about the war. Now Annie's gone, my daughter's somewhere living on the coast. Ain't it funny how God takes away the things you love the most? I've got another family now, they're with me till last call. And they wave goodbye each time I leave the Oskee Legion Hall. Yeah, Annie's gone, my daughter's somewhere living on the coast. Ain't it funny how God takes away the things you love the most? I've got another family now, they're with me till last call. And they wave goodbye each time I leave the Oskee Legion